1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Day 3.
Hi, day 3.
I'm here with Trisha, who is better known as Prancer. And we're going to tell you all about our Day 3 specials for Reindeer games. And we are all about organizing today. Because if you, like Kim Deal, you need to be organized to keep track of all those little bits and pieces. So today we have specials for, I'm just going to talk about the Kim Deal first because it is so pretty.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this line since July and it just came in the door on Tuesday. So when you're watching this, it will be, just like 5-6 days before, something like that. I don't know what day it is anymore. This is the Idaho Prairie Star, and we are going to have fat quarter bundles, which will have 24 pieces in them, or fat eighth bundles. So it's up to you just how much you want to take. We will have some neutrals, which are not part of the Idaho Prairie Star. We'll have, these are just a selection of pretty neutrals that Kim Deal has from some of her various lines. We keep them in-house as a staple all the time because they go great with all of her lines. You will have a selection of bundle A or bundle B, and they will each have 4 half-meter cuts. So you can take one or both or whatever. Both.
Yeah.
And some extra yardage on top of that. To go along with that, we will also have Kim Deal's not brand new book, but it's her newest book, Simple Sampler, and it's got a gorgeous, gorgeous wool sampler in it that you could do regular needle turn applique too if you prefer that. But I highly encourage you to pick up this book. It is fantastic, and there's some other great little projects in it as well. Of course, it's Kim Deal. What else do we have?
Oh, how about this? We have a Quilting Life monthly planner, and it's got, for those who like to keep track of where they are and what they have coming up in their future. It's not only a calendar, but it's got all kinds of ideas, and then at the back it's got this project planner area. As I was saying to Tammy here, I don't think there's quite enough on the list
Trisha's
here for
going
all
to
my
need a
projects.
few copies.
I think I need like half a dozen of these books with these project planners.
So there's lots of pages in here to keep track of your ruler inventory, your thread inventory, what books you have, what books you want, what projects you have underway, all that kind of stuff.
You could carry this with you, and then when you drop into the shop, you'll know exactly what's on your list, what you need to pick up for each project.
And it's got a nice spiral binding, so it lays nice and flat. As Trish said, it's a great size, so you can carry it with you.
Yeah.
And the calendar in it is not dated, so you can use it anytime. Start it anytime, finish it anytime, sort of thing.
It's got like monthly top 3 goals, so you can set your goals, work towards getting all those done.
And then promptly ignore them.
And put them down for the next month again. And actually, a lot of the quilts that it shows in here are from one of our favorite books.
Labor of Love.
Yeah.
So.
Same author.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
We also have the Vivalux rechargeable LED light. You can't organize your stuff if you can't see it. So this is a great little rechargeable light. I know lots of people have add-on lights to their machines because they either feel the light on their machine isn't bright enough, or their light has burnt out and they just haven't bothered to replace it with the proper one, so they get, you know, an add-on little light. Probably nearly impossible to see and hear, you know, just how bright it is, but it's got two little LEDs in it. I don't know if that'll shine on the camera or not. Probably not. Two little LEDs in it. I have used this for quite a few hours and not had to recharge it. It's absolutely great. And unlike a lot of other things that are rechargeable, it actually comes with the cord and the charging plug. A lot of the USB rechargeable devices don't bother to give you this part.
Yeah.
So this comes with everything you need, and it has a nice sticky Velcro piece to put on your machine, so you could have this side on a couple of your machines and move it around, because you don't need to plug it in while you're using it. And this is nice and bendable, so you can put it exactly where you need it and keep the actual electronic part out of your way.
Wonderful gadget.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it, because one of my machines, I don't have a light on it anymore because I'm too lazy to replace it.
And actually for girls doing handwork, I don't see why you couldn't actually use it for really close-up handwork as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. You don't need to put it on a machine. You could put it on, you know, the arm of your chair or something too if you wanted. That works as well. What else do we have?
Oh, we have things for cleaning your machine.
Yeah. The
Brushes.
Oh, So Clean brush set?
Yeah.
Okay.
They come in 3 colors.
Yeah.
They're so cute. There's 2 brushes. One is flat, one is angled.
So you can get in all the little nooks and crannies.
Yeah, and a microfiber cloth with a really cute design on it.
Yeah. In a little case to
Yeah.
keep it all nice and tidy.
Yeah.
And then we have the Stash and Store minis and the Stash and Store regulars.
Yes, they're so cute.
The regular sizes. They're great little, they're just like a little thing that sits on your table. And I'll show a picture of them in the video because we actually don't, we sold them all.
Yeah.
We don't have any in stock. So, you know, you can stick your pens and pencils and marking tools and scissors and seam ripper. And
Small rulers.
Yep.
Yeah, anything that you just want handy.
Yep, all kinds of stuff, and they just stick there. I know a lot of people who long arm use the minis, and they Velcro them on top of their machine to keep their little thread snips and seam rippers and all that kind of stuff right on top of their machine. They're great for just keeping things organized. One of the other cool little things that we'll have is the Thimble Blossom puzzle.
Oh, most people love doing puzzles.
Yeah.
And now, with, you know, hunkering down for winter, we can all do puzzles.
When you don't feel like quilting, you can do a puzzle. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, building something.
So this one has all the little notions and tools and stuff that you would find in your sewing room. It would be a great piece to even maybe frame and hang up in your sewing room after it's done.
Very cute.
Yeah. Have the grandkids or your kids help you do it.
Yeah.
It's a great cheery puzzle, 1,000 pieces, so it's not like you're going to get it done in a day. We also have the Alphabetties.
Alphabetties. Not Alphagetties, Alphabetties.
Yeah, Alphabetties would just be messy.
Yeah, we don't use those in quilting. But the Alphabetties, they're so cute. They're little, tiny little squares with letters or numbers. So once you cut all your little tiny pieces and your pattern says, cut so many of fabric A, cut so many of fabric B, and you're thinking, how am I going to keep it all straight? Well, you just put one of these cute little squares on top of each pile, and there you go. You don't have to remember.
And you can hold them on with your little wonder clips that you bought too.
Clip them right on there.
Yep.
Yep. And they have the numbers as well. So if it says 1, 2, and 3, there you go.
And those are available in pink, blue, and gray as well. We will also have the Sew Steady Polish Kit. So if you have ever tried one of the
What was it called?
it was called the slip. That was what one of them was called, the So Slip. It's like a free motion quilting mat.
That sticks on your table.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to help with the slickness
Yeah,
for free motion.
it's supposed to let your quilt sandwich slide around easier so that you don't have to tug it as much free motion quilting it.
But what actually happens is
It comes loose from your table and then you sew it into the back of your quilt.
yeah. And all
How fun does that sound?
Yeah. And I also found too that when your bobbin got empty and you're like, oh dear, now I have to remove my my slip and slide thing.
So the polish allows you to basically polish your table and give you that slick surface without the likelihood of your mat coming loose and getting sewn into the back of your quilt. So you don't have to rip stitches with this. It can't get sewn into the back of your quilt, and it makes it easier for you to slide your quilt sandwich around when you're free motion quilting, especially those big ones.
I haven't tried that, but I would really like to give that one a try. Because I try to do my own free motion quilting as much as I can, and that would really help.
Yeah, yeah. And the last thing we have is the Handy Quilter Bobbin box, because who likes digging into a bowl full of bobbins that are half unwound and trying to pull them out?
Sounds like the one I have at home.
This box has foam inside that is cut out to allow you to pop your bobbins into each little spot. Has room for 30 bobbins, and keeps them all nice and neat and tidy with a clear lid on it. And
they're not lying flat like that. They're all standing up so you can see all the colors.
Exactly. Yep. So tons of room for lots of bobbins that are already wound for you and ready to go when you make your way down to or up to your sewing room.
So I guess the idea is when you start a project and you've got your thread all ready to go, wind up a few bobbins, save you time later on down the road.
Yeah, because nobody likes to be interrupted by having to wind a bobbin.
Yeah. So if it's just a matter of take one out, put one in, woohoo!
So that's all we have for you today.
Okay, so where's the wine, dear?
The wine?
It's a bar, right? Looks like a bar.
No.
No wine. I have to go home for that.
See you tomorrow.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, leading your year this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm gonna say. Christmas, it feels coming soon. Now you're your own